Ethan adjusted the dials on the time weaver, his heart pounding like a drum in his chest. A thick fog of uncertainty hung in the air, heavy with the weight of the unknown. He was a man on a mission, a quest for love that transcended the boundaries of time itself. Disillusioned with the superficiality of modern romance, he sought solace in the past, yearning for a connection that ran deeper than fleeting glances and empty promises. The Time Weaver, a testament to his genius and a beacon of hope, hummed with raw power, ready to catapult him into the heart of the 1940s. He longed for a love story for the ages, a love that echoed through eternity. Taking a deep breath, he whispered, "For love," and with a surge of energy, vanished into the annals of time. The Time Weaver hummed, a symphony of energy and light, then silence. Ethan found himself enveloped by the sights and sounds of a bygone era. The air, thick with the scent of coal smoke and blooming jasmine, sent a shiver down his spine. He was here, in the 1940s, a world brimming with possibilities and dangers he had only read about in history books. His heart thrummed with anticipation, a heady mix of fear and exhilaration coursing through his veins. The weight of his journey pressed down on him, a stark reminder of the delicate nature of his mission. He was a stranger in a strange land, adrift in a sea of unfamiliar faces, yet a sense of purpose propelled him forward. His quest for love had just begun. The flickering gaslights of the Stardust Ballroom painted dancing shadows on the polished wooden floor. Big band music filled the air, a vibrant pulse that thrummed in Ethan's chest. Women in flowing dresses and men in sharp suits twirled and swayed, lost in the rhythm of the night. It was here, in this swirling vortex of music and laughter, that Ethan first laid eyes on Maria. She moved with an effortless grace, her long auburn hair cascading down her back like a silken waterfall. Her eyes, the color of warm honey, held a captivating sparkle that drew him in like a moth to a flame. He found himself captivated, his feet moving instinctively towards her, drawn by an invisible force stronger than his own will. They danced, a whirlwind of laughter and stolen glances, each movement a silent conversation that spoke volumes. He found her witty, intelligent, and disarmingly charming. She, in turn, was drawn to his quiet confidence and the twinkle in his eyes that seemed to mirror her own. The night flew by in a haze of shared laughter and stolen kisses under the shimmering moonlight. With every passing moment, Ethan found himself falling deeper into the labyrinth of her heart, his modern cynicism melting away like snow in the spring sunshine. He had found something rare and precious in Maria, a connection that transcended time itself. As the weeks morphed into months, Ethan found himself seamlessly woven into the fabric of Maria's life. Their days were filled with picnics in the park, cozy nights by the fire listening to radio plays, and long walks hand in hand, the scent of freshly baked apple pie trailing from nearby windows. He learned about her dreams of becoming a writer, her stories filled with a depth and wisdom that belied her young age. He, in turn, shared snippets of his life in the future, carefully avoiding any details that could unravel the delicate tapestry of time. Yet, there were times when Ethan felt a strange sense of familiarity, an unsettling déjà vu that tugged at the edges of his mind. Maria's habit of tucking a strand of hair behind her ear, the way her nose crinkled when she laughed, even the faint scent of lavender that always seemed to linger in her wake. These seemingly insignificant details resonated with a haunting familiarity that he couldn't quite place. It was as if he had known her all his life, a feeling that both intrigued and unsettled him. One evening, while visiting Maria's family home, his gaze fell upon an old, ornate silver locket nestled amongst the framed photographs on the mantelpiece. The inscription on it hit him like a thunderbolt. "To my dearest granddaughter Maria, may your life be filled with love and laughter." The locket contained a miniature portrait of a young woman who was the spitting image of Maria. It was a woman he knew, a woman who stared back at him from the reflection in the mirror every morning, his great-grandmother. The realization struck him with the force of a physical blow. The truth settled upon Ethan like a shroud, suffocating him with its implications. The charming quirks he adored, the familiar gestures that warmed his heart. They were not mere coincidences but echoes of a shared lineage, a blood connection that defied the very fabric of time. His love, once a beacon of joy, now felt like a dangerous transgression, a betrayal of the natural order of things. Desperate for answers, he immersed himself in the archives of his own family history, painstakingly piecing together the fragmented puzzle of his ancestry. He pored over faded photographs, yellowed letters tied with ribbon, and dusty birth certificates, his heart sinking with each passing moment as he uncovered irrefutable proof of Maria's true identity. The woman he loved, the woman who held his heart captive, was not just the woman of his dreams, but the woman who, generations later, would play a pivotal role in his very existence. His mind reeled with the implications. Was their love a beautiful anomaly, a serendipitous twist of fate, or a dangerous paradox that could unravel the very fabric of time? He was a man caught between two worlds, torn between the love he felt in his heart and the weight of responsibility that came with the knowledge he possessed. He knew he couldn't hide from the truth forever, but confronting Maria with it felt like holding a loaded gun to his own heart.